Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening on the Mysterious JG. Hoping that getting this event doesn't break anything else, because we're getting it out of order. But I think I've got a bunch of events in this video now that are all going to come together right now. And the Nagao clan was known for producing many conservators for the Yamanouchi Uesugi clan, which held the title of Kanto Kanrei. Even though somebody gave that title to me, but that was after... That should have happened after this happened. The Nagao clan of Echigo was a branch of theirs. However, despite the Fuchu Nagao clan and the Ueda Nagao clan both belonging to the Echigo Nagao clan, the two families had always had a contentious relationship. That's our current daimyo and our original daimyo's dad right there. As Tamakage attempted to expand the territory of the Fuchu Nagao clan into Echigo, the Ueda Nagao clan rebelled, and the expansion ended in failure. Tamakage's son Harukage tried on many occasions to gain the military strength of the Ueda Nagao clan as kin, but negotiations progressed at a slow pace. Blink. Why did you listen to me? I know my little brother is more of a Buddhist warrior dude, but I'm a good guy too. I actually won some battles before JG, because JG was being more aggressive than I was in real history. Sure. Later, Harukage was replaced from clan leader by Kagatora, who believed that seizing control of Echigo would be impossible without the Ueda Nagao clan. After being started, Kagatora worked swiftly to build up Echigo, and Masakage of the Ueda Nagao clan began to fear that they would become isolated. So I attacked. Kagatora recognized that the two clans depend on each other, and grew impatient with the sluggish negotiations. In the end, he decided to advance on Sakato Castle, where Masakage resided. Kagatora Nagao may be young, but he is a strong leader all the same. His orders reach even the lowest ranks. His army advances with immaculate form. They know what it means to march.
They do seem a formidable foe. We're prepared to withstand a siege, but do you truly believe they will attack?
No, this will not descend into war. Kagatora has not come to take this castle, but to negotiate. Indeed, Kagatora had the castle surrounded, but never ordered the attack. He did not even move to destroy their provisions. An impressive display of cunning for such a young age. Well, perhaps I must yield here. I do not imagine our talks will turn sour. Kagatora Nagao's encampment outside Sakato Castle. Sakato Castle, summon out in slow mood. Sorry, I'm thinking about a song. Lord of the castle, Masakage Nagao has come. Pardon my intrusion. I am Masakage Nagao. I wish to meet Lord Kagatora.
What an honor. The leader of the Ueda Nagao himself has come to my encampment. I must express my gratitude.
I shall serve you well.
I have come to serve you well. I have come to propose pledging the Ueda Nagao clan to the Fuchu Nagao clan as your vassal. I hope you will accept.
Is that so? Then that means...
I will do everything in my power for my lord.
I, Masakage, humbly offer myself as retainer to you, Lord Kagatora.
You have my thanks.
I'm grateful and deeply obliged. I must return your sincerity in kind.
What would you say to a marriage with my sister? What? No, I came to work for you. I'm not here to get... Whatever, geez, dude, you're weird.
I shall do all that I can.
That is beyond what I dreamt possible. To that offer, I, Masakage Nagao, swear my allegiance to Lord Kagatora as his kin from today and forevermore. As the two discussed administrative matters, they each began to learn who the other was, gaining a mutual understanding. Thus Kagatora rejoined the two clans, thereby showing the other tribes that he was not afraid to go so far as to dispatch an army against his own family. What a sweet guy. Oh, check it out, Lethal. You're probably not watching, but he's got these two ribbons that are positioned like, what's her name's bells from, the lady who talks like this. That made sense to Lethal. He's probably didn't see it. This bold action also cemented Masakage's position as leader of the Fuchu Nagao clan. Even though they are no longer a clan because they just got absorbed by my Nagao clan. So what the hell? But neither man was able to fully trust the other, and always remained cautious, even as they joined hands to strengthen the union of the Nagao clan. In actuality, it was a single woman who would hold this union together. But she's not a single woman, she just got married! And we segue right into the next one. The many years of conflict between the leaders of the Fuchu Nagao and the Ueda Nagao clans was finally put to an end. A marriage was proposed between their houses to serve as a symbol of their newfound peace.
I must apologize.
Please forgive me, sister. I never intended to use you as a pawn in my political affairs, even though that's pretty much what women of the court were for back in the day. However,
I've no complaints.
I have no complaints, I don't even give a fuck. Yeah, so Aya's voice act, I mean, it's in Japanese because she doesn't show up. She shows up in Samurai Warriors. She may be in 3. I first got to play as her in 4 because 3 was a Switch exclusive. 2 was the last one that had any English voice acting. But her voice acting was weird. Her character's dialogue is stilted and creepy. But I think she is meant to be like sexy, but like weird. I don't know, creepy sexy. I'm trying to think even how, like, I can hear her voice in my head doing Japanese dialogue, but I don't know what she would sound like in English. And she reminds me a lot of, if you watch the Hulu series Shogun, they don't call her Lady Cha-Cha. She's the one I think of as Cha-Cha. The mother of the Taiko's heir has this really slow way of speaking. But, she has these incredibly piercing eyes and this really, like... She just, like, stares daggers into people. I think Aya's a bit like that, but... She's Sentoine, so... I understand, Kagatora. I will not look back on this wedding with regret. I've been maintaining my chastity, and I'm middle-aged, and I've really been waiting a long time to find out what this whole sex thing is about. A leash has been put around the necks of you and our brother. Lord Masakage has forced you to recognize your place, and I will become his wife. Unpleasant though it may be.
you must continue to keep your guard up around him, but the Nagao clan has become our right hand, an ally we cannot afford to lose.
Well, now that I'm married, I hope he'll have at least one fewer use for his right hand.
From here on, Lord Masakage will be my brother-in-law, and neither he nor I will treat you with cruelty.
Oh, you're gonna stop treating me with cruelty? I was never treating you with cruelty. What a thing to say.
So please, go into this wedding with your heart at peace.
And thus Kagatora's sister, Sentoine, married Masakage Nagao, the leader of the Ueda clan. So they've got her clutching like Buddhist prayer beads, because I think she's known for what she did later in life as a nun. And I think Sentoine was her temple name, so. As I am lacking in experience, I ask for your patience and understanding.
What, you're my wife, and it's a noble man. Like, I'm not supposed to be marrying a woman who's experienced, if you know what I mean. That would be more of a concubine thing.
We are stronger together.
Of course, I ask for your support as well. You are now my wife, and I will strive to be a good husband to you.
I'm absolutely thrilled.
I'm absolutely thrilled. Then I suppose I should strive to be a good wife to you, too. Heh heh. Thus, Masakage became brother-in-law to the clan leader. From then on, he would work with Kagatora Nagao's kin, and grow to be an influential member of the clan. And that's why, when I was goofing around off-screen, I married Grimmeth to this character, knowing that I would not, in fact, be able to do it as part of the LP proper, because it would dislodge... Probably the majority of the Uesugi clan events would be disrupted by that. And despite their marriage having been brought about for political ends, Masakage and Sentoine formed a healthy relationship, bearing 2 boys and 2 girls. Sentoine gave birth to 2 boys, and Masakage gave birth to 2 girls. The Nagao clan is annihilated, and the affected officers are added to Nagao clan. Sentoine and Masakage Nagao get married. So these guys come in as leaders, and we get one new chief.
It is my turn.
We return home.
Now I return to them again. So I think I'll go ahead and put Masakage. Yeah, see, and he's got really good stats overall too. Not quite. Well, hold on a second. It's 200, 296. Now, Anna Takatatsu her stats have grown a little over time. Actually, Lita's grandma looks like nothing has changed with his stats because he just hasn't been involved in as much stuff. But you can see we had 320 as our points distributed across our created officers. Masakage here, never do math in your head. It's a terrible mistake. But he's got, let's see, 70 times 3 would be 210. Plus 80 would be 290. Plus 3, plus 4. So he's got almost 300. So he's a little bit weaker than a created officer. But not by much. Right? 210 plus 80 would be 290. Plus 3 plus 4, 297. So yeah. And significantly more powerful than our original leader of the clan, but
I'm in your debt.
how best to govern, how best to protect. As Lord of the front line, I will demonstrate the full extent of my fortifications.
I have never known such joy.
I'm truly grateful and happy.
Because this place isn't developed much at all, is the problem.
I'm deeply grateful.
So it probably needs a full slew of dudes. I want to try not to take them all from the same place, but
I'm truly grateful and happy.
but it definitely needs a full. Trying to pull from different locations. You're nothing special, but I think we can afford to move you over.
I am truly grateful.
I'm in your debt.
Alright, so he's got a full slew of dudes now. And, we're in the middle of absorbing vassals. So you're short 2 people. You're short only 1 person. Oh, and all that, I only took 1 person away from you? And this place is fully developed, so it doesn't matter. Why don't I put Oldie McOld here in charge here? Because this place is developed and this place isn't. So I just gotta locate Oldie McGold.
I am truly grateful.
Yeah, it's fully developed. This place is fully developed, and this place isn't. So now we got to get the Oibori guy in charge.
I am truly grateful.
Guy's got a sweet portrait. Alright. So these places are fully developed, so it doesn't really matter that no one's running them right now. You should have a full slew of officers. This is the place I just got done setting up. This place is fully developed, so it doesn't matter that it doesn't have an officer. This place is fully developed. This place is fully developed. I might want to come in and get rid of these fortresses if this place isn't going to get attacked ever, but it's not really that important. We just gave you a full slew of guys. His wife is not living in the same house as him. Things might not be going that great in their marriage. She's not even in the same city. 2 of 3. Let's get the guy in charge of Miore up here.
I can even dream of a happiness greater than this.
Let's find a place with some place that's fully developed. Buckethead, you're building some shit I don't... Like, you're making this place have all these fortresses, which isn't really that useful, but... Who is this? This is Echigo Kawaguchi. That's the name of the location, not the person. But we'll get the landholder of Echigo. Oh, it's Mr. Schultz.
You have my thanks.
Omi is fully developed. You've got a full list of officers. And you've got a full list of officers. So this is going to be a thing we're just going to have to do periodically. Can't do substitutes because the march is underway. Alright. Village Mark is burned to the ground. I could have all the stock in the world, but with nowhere to sell it. Yeah, because... Oh, yeah, that's true. Right before the frickin'... 0 days for provisions. Market fire. The frickin' Saito are launching fire attacks against us, and I'm just going to continue to try to ignore them as best I can. So we do need to do something about this. I guess it's a good thing I left some labor. Ana Takatatse can get rid of this, can deal with this very quickly, which I think is what we need right now. We got a couple of attendant chiefs who need to be assigned, which is fine.
I understand.
She is useful. Like, I'm glad I went back and reread the comment creating her. Like, having her not actually governing a territory, but just available to do stuff really quickly on command has been very useful. And having the super high loyalty thing, so she doesn't care that she doesn't have a castle, is very handy as well. But she's become very useful, just like... She's good for, wait for it, putting out fires. Like, something needs to be dealt with immediately, and I need an officer with really high pull to really quickly sort out a problem, a.k.a. putting out fires, idiomatically speaking. She's perfect for it. And now she's literally putting out a fire attack. Literally. I'm literally launching a fire. I'm literally fighting fire with fire. Literally. That was like a bit of dialogue from Yeah, that didn't count as a battle victory. So we only got 5 months left to win a battle, and I'm not sure if we're going to do it, and I'm not sure that it matters. Unless I want to just, for the hell of it, march out with... it would be a bad idea, actually, to have Kenshin attack this city just so that he can get... How are they doing for... I don't know what they're doing diplomatically with anyone else. But they're the pause button clan, aka Jinbo clan. So they're much smaller than we are, but if I just want Kenshin's army to march against them without a bunch of others. He's got no alliances. No one will come to save him. So we could attack him just if we just want to get a battle within the next couple of months. But that's only if they actually send anyone to fight him. I mean, and by him I mean Kenshin. Alright. You want to do what? You want to have a revolt over here. It's not the worst idea I've ever heard, but I'm not getting ready to attack them anytime real soon. Forgive my impertinence, but you ought not to overestimate the power of faith. When it's out of revolt, give me a little time, and I can gather people from all over to kick off a big one.
I would like to express an idea.
So he wants to do it in 30 days. He wants to do it in 60. 50% chance of success. We should be able to cover a wide area. In fact, revolt has started. Oh, what the hell.
The matter is safe in my hands.
I thought it was a good idea, but I suppose it needed a bit more polish. Oh, Alda's mad because Grimmeth is doing it, but Grimmeth was like, he was going to do super rebellion. Alright. Maybe once these guys join us, we can march together for super attack. We have... They've got about 9,000. We've got 3 here. We've only got 3 here, though, because we've taken losses. Yeah, you know what? I think we just let this one go. Sending raids from Takeda Spynet. Hayashi Castle supplies and soldiers have been affected. So the fucking Takeda are burning our shit, too. I don't know of a way to, like, decrease the chances of stuff like that working. Like, I've got officers with 100 intelligence here, I think. And they're getting away with, this type of thing. They burned down the food. Hold on, I meant to check this. Okay, this is still on. We're still going to get this city for free if I just wait until 1550 March. I thought it might be broken by us having done these events first. And of course now I have a new city that I need to be building. I need to be building city facilities here because it probably has none. Yep.
I'm absolutely thrilled.
Absolutely thrilled with how awesome I am. So that's 1 labor restored. Yeah, I mean, they're making me want to attack, whereas it's still not the actual correct thing to do. Provision soldiers are significantly insufficient. Oh well, we'll get some distant appointments and policy and other great things will happen. System Reform 2 has been issued. This will further improve the condition of our clan. I invited him because he was down on his luck. It's Tsunamoto Oishi. He looks grumpy. He is a Yamanouchi Uesugi retainer. After their fall, he served Kakakatsu Uesugi, following him to Aizu during his relocation, where he became Chamberlain of Obara Castle and Magistrate. His stats are not great. He will have just barely the I am unhappy because I'm looked down on thing. That will be a thing with him. Let's get our substitutes straightened out. Because I have a bunch of attendant chiefs now.
You have my thanks.
She is a chief. He is an infantry leader. So we can put this guy in as a attendant chief instead.
You have my thanks.
He is a chief. He is a chief. He is an infantry leader. Put you in as a chief.
You have my thanks.
I think that might reset what was being worked on, or maybe not. You are an infantry leader. We can put this guy in as a chief.
I'm deeply grateful.
What I'm trying to get to is having everybody who is in charge here be chiefs, so infantry leaders can go somewhere else. But all of our attendants are infantry leaders, except for Anatakatatsu, who we're kind of keeping in reserve as a special agent of the shogunate. Alright. Which means after all that, I've now got additional infantry leaders that I can dispatch to places just so they've got extra officers hanging around. Although we're about to take over this city, so we'll need them for that. So there's probably not that much point in rushing it. Destroy. If I had to guess, I'd say that Kurokawa Castle is the Ishina Clan weak point. It's got like many soldiers.
Could you spare a moment?
50% chance of success.
Might you have a moment to spare?
This is a soldier decrease. She doesn't think it's going to work though.
If I could present my idea.
We're already trying to do a
There's something I'd like to discuss.
and it's in sight. Okay, we're already doing fancy shit over there with tactics. It will take 1,000 gold and one. It'll take gold and labor to get another overseer. Oh, it just costs gold. All right. Well, she is giving us Code of the Merchant, preferred merchant. So we could also do Way of the Uesugi for cheaper. Let's see what these policies actually do. Increase units marching support, local recruitment, martial instruction, misinformation gambit, provision requisition. I think we need some of these actually. Defense infrastructure for cheap. Irrigation canal crops up. I'm going to throw down a save. Make sure we do the right things with this, actually, because we're not necessarily going to even know what these policies are until I'm on the screen where you would implement them. So if I put, say, all Dakota the strategist, 8 formation effect. That's a misinformation gambit. Pincer attack up. Roadblock, unit attack, blockade up. Those are good. Town law, but with a vulture special power. Farm seizure speed up. I like that. Lead as grandma. Martial instruction. Tactic damage up. Toll Panzer, local recruitment. Domain officer loyalty up. I like those loyalty boost ones. Units marching speed, local recruitment. Provision requisition. Increases crops of all counties under castle with 100% development rate. Irrigation up. Disaster damage prevention rate up. Days of provisions up. Gunnery instructions, shooter and gallery musket level bonus. That's not bad either. Let's go for farm seizure. Let's get Bobo in here doing farm seizures. And you will be doing whatever you do. So now when we go to policy, Demence Preservation and Town Law are both available. Demence Preservation, retainers able to suggest local recruitment. Loyalty of officers with domains +1. Eventually that will become loyalty +3. Yeah, local recruitment I think is probably good. Because I don't think it hurts anything if it's suggested by an officer. And then Town Law, farm seizure. Days for farm seizure -15. Prioritize farm seizure. We've already got prioritize merchant. This hasn't come up often, but it really doesn't come up that often, but it has come up. So let's do both of these. Vulture Bobo is the one who's trying to get Town Law in place. So we'll have him be part of this effort.
Loud and clear.
And then Demence Preservation, I think, was Toll Panzer, so we'll let him do it.
Acknowledged.
And we could be putting points into making these cheap. Like, we could get super cheap other things, but instead we're going to get local recruitment and farm seizures as a thing that gets offered occasionally, which I think is good. I know it's kind of time for the video to be over, but I'm waiting for us to seize that vassal. Let this one run a little long and seize a vassal.
Success!
Now the negotiations with the Sheena clan are complete. They wish to become formal members of the Nagao. I guess there's no other way. I will continue to live as officers in the Nagao clan. You will personally continue to live as officers? Got multiple personality disorder going on here? This will allow us to, let's see. We got no lord over here. Let's put him in charge, because it was his castle.
I will take care of it.
You have my thanks. I will handle this for you.
He's a substitute infantry leader, but I think I just got a new substitute chief.
You have my thanks.
And I want people with some loyalty over there. Oh, never mind. All my substitutes... I don't have any attendant chiefs. I thought I just had a new chief get added. Oh, you did. Okay, you are the one.
I'm deeply grateful.
He is deeply grateful, guys. Look how happy he is with the situation. Get going on a ranch before I have a chance to forget about it. Forget about it.
Loud and clear.
And we're running out of time to get this battle victory that we all are being expected to care about so much. But I think we're calling it a video now. Alright. So thanks to the magic of story, we've grabbed a couple of castles. We're waiting for another 3 years for this castle just to become ours. We're trying to contain our annoyance as the Takeda and the Saito use, like, fire attacks to burn our crops, because I don't know how to prevent that. And we're not trying to counterattack them right now, even though normally you would think that would, Ooh, Nobunaga Castle's taken over. Yeah, they pretty much got this shit on lock now, don't they? Don't like the chances of anybody in the Kanto who's trying to fight against the Hojo. But our main lookout is these event lists. I think we're skipping this one, but maybe we'll do it. We're definitely going to get these. I think the problem is going to be Hojo Conquest. Ota clan and Imagawa clan. The problem here is that if we don't get it, because I think I need to get all of those. Yeah, all of these clans have to exist. And we don't have the right daimyo. So if the daimyos switch over due to story events that haven't happened yet, Hojo Conquest is on. But that's the problem. Like, Hojo Conquest is required for the next one. Hojo Conquest is required for the one after that. Battle of Kawakanejima, which is like the big historical one for us. Kansuke Scheme is not one of mine. Retreat from Kanakawajima. Succession of Kanto Kanrai. This one, his name changed to Masatoru Uesugi, I think is a thing that happens as a result of this. Yeah, we got a whole bunch in a row that all require Hojo Conquest. So what we're up against is that I don't know if the Imagawa and Ota clan stuff is going to happen because I can't make it happen. I wish it happened. I might it happen. But for our purposes, we can keep playing the game, and we kind of... I don't feel like attacking the Saito, even though, honestly, if I was just ignoring the history and playing to win, I would either want to be making peace with the Hojo so that I could expand elsewhere and keep them sweet, and try to take out the Takeda for their officers. Excuse me, God, look how many troops he has down there. 11,175. I have nothing where I've got that kind of... I'm not sure that I'm playing the game very well right now. I might have concentrated too hard on money. He's got no castle facilities. Either that or I just can't see them. He's building probably lots of... Yeah, I think I've concentrated way more on economy than anyone else, and I don't have the troop counts. But no, I probably should be attacking the Saito and then trying to get into this valley here, whose name I don't actually remember. But this... Like, before Nobunaga gets rolling, this is... After the Kanto, it's like the best place in the game to run. Get down there and take that shit over. Although in this game it doesn't seem to matter as much, but I feel like these castles are probably better and have more slots to grow in than others do when they're in these like rich, fertile areas. But yeah, I probably should like bowl through the fucking Saito who are like burning my shit and being annoying and just get into this valley here, but that'll completely wreck any of the historical events that I'm trying to do, which is why I'm just trying to sort of find safe places to expand and learn the game as we go. Not getting a ton of viewership for this one. I think it's because of all the tutorials that opened it up, but I hope people are watching and enjoying. I hope we can keep enough historical events coming to keep it interesting, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.